The algorithm is beta free.
All right, so I haven't watched this. You guys watched this whole thing?
Oh, I rewind it like 4 times.
Is it your Bible?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
All right, let's check it out.
Mm-hmm. You asked a lot of fair questions, but here's my answer to 3.
And just 3.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point.
Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Bring it back just a little bit, bro.
Okay.
Just a little bit, bro.
Did I go too far, bro?
Yeah, you went too far. I need to see the table in the shot. Put the table in the shot.
Right,
There's something on the table that is disgusting. Oh, how did I notice
is it his book?
No, bro.
Oh, I was going to say.
It's his son's water. Yes.
I knew it was a promotion.
Son of a bitch.
What scumbags?
Product placement in the apology video.
I'm already going to expose him. I can't even wait to listen to any of his horseshit.
No. Let it play.
Let's let it play.
Let it play. It'll be worth it.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk. And when he is,
that wasn't the message. Nigga, don't hit my phone, bitch ass nigga, unless you want to throw hands, nigga.
Nah, I don't think that's what.
Pussy
is that
nigga,
what
you gonna
Chris
give me
Rock?
3, nigga? 3 minutes, nigga? I'm from Bed-Stuy, nigga. You gonna give me that shit? Don't call my shit, B. 1.
Chris Rock said 1 and then hung up on Will Smith. Amazing.
How he gonna call me after he slapped me?
Yeah, I really think I'm out here being a... You really think everybody hates Chris?
That's funny.
They hate you now, Will.
Well, his story is that he was the guy that got bullied in Bed-Stuy. He's not a gangster.
He's not a gangster, I know.
Yeah.
Tony's
So
the
you
gangster.
bully me?
Well, that's the whole point of why it was a bitch move for Will Smith to even do that in the first place. It's Chris Rock.
Yeah.
So, but this whole thing, I was in a fog.
Yeah,
I did.
He sounds like when you're in her interrogation room and the officer's like, so what happened before you stabbed her 32 times? I don't know. I fogged out.
He goes. He starts off with a typewritten. Here's some fair questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time he ever read that question out loud. When he did that, what was your... Like, he didn't know the fucking question to even begin with,
That's
bro.
not true. That's him acting.
Yeah,
He's
he could be acting.
I'm telling you,
He's a good actor.
He doesn't know it because he's even given the body language sign of, I'm improvising an answer right now.
I don't believe it. Let me tell you why. Because Will Smith is a directed and put together motherfucker. Like, even when he does his Instagram videos, it's like,
It's a
You're
production.
you could tell he went, all right, hold on. Take two.
You're right, but
All
he
right,
said,
hey, it's Will Smith.
I'm fogged out as the answer. For someone that has time to contemplate and think of my personal...
That's bullshit.
I
Yeah.
fogged out?
He would have been better off saying I fogged out when I slapped him, which I still don't believe because he didn't get mad at it to begin with.
Oh, well, matter of fact, I'm not even going to say no more because the other questions are even worse.
Okay, all right.
10 times, right?
Let's continue.
And his answers.
Reach
too.
out.
He don't know what he's thinking of. He's
So
thinking about saying
I
something
will
else.
say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here.
Let me tell you something. I was reading a little facial expressions there. He had a slight smirk when he said, I apologize.
I apologize. And his hand was shaky. You saw that?
He literally is biting. He's biting his
Whenever you're ready
inside
to
his
talk.
mouth, talking too. He's like literally grinding his teeth, getting words out.
Like, he doesn't want to do this. He's doing this for political
And
reasons.
I'm gonna just make it funny. He sounds like a hood nigga in the courtroom when the judge's like, "You got something else to say?" And he'd be like, Look, I'm sorry for what I did to you, bro. Like I sincerely did not mean to hurt you or your family, bro. Like that's what it is, bro. Like it ain't even coming off like that. To the victim, I'm sorry.
Bro, what the fuck? No.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Doubt. So I will say to you,
Trying to get the frame
Chris,
Tucking his lip.
I apologize.
right there. You see a little
Apologize.
little
Tucking his lip.
glee,
His lip is tucked.
little teeth mashing going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To you.
I
My
want y'all to follow his
behavior.
eyes always going to the left before he starts something.
You know what I think it really is coming from though? I think it's elitism. It's why do I have to apologize to him? He's less of a star than me. I'm Will Smith.
I think that was what he was thinking before, but then you're like, y'all really not liking me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are really turning on me for Chris Rock?
Holy fuck.
Holy
and it's
shit.
like not really. It's because of what you did.
It's the
It's your
principle,
action.
Yeah.
That could have been anybody up there. Could have been Borat. We would have been pissed off at you to a degree because
Well,
Borat would have went.
Borat would have filmed it and it would have been on the movie.
Borat would have made it funny.
Yeah.
Borat would have made it look scripted. Oh,
Yeah.
you're like, I did
Yeah.
that to Jada last night, man. It was good.
Yeah.
And then we go home and share halal.
We would at the next day be like, was that real?
Yeah.
Like not. Yeah. It was Chris Rock's reaction that we realized it was real.
Was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to.
He's consoling himself too. He's touching himself like this while he's saying, "Whenever you're ready to talk, I'm here." He's trying to comfort himself.
I think it's also partially because nobody's ever told Will Smith you shouldn't have done that.
He got
like
Aunt
in-
Viv kicked off the show without any repercussion, bro. He's
I mean,
untouchable.
that was his show. So I mean, and
it
let's
became his show.
well let's keep it real. Out of all the characters on that show, there was only maybe 2 that he couldn't remove. That was Carlton and Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil.
Everybody else was replaceable.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe Hillary.
even in the time of the reunion, if you really listen, if you
Jeffrey.
if you
Jeffrey.
rewatch the reunion
Yeah.
and listen,
Mm-hmm.
him doing that was a big thing because she was one of the A+ers that they got for the show.
She was
to
one of
support
the
him.
veteran actors
Yeah.
they got.
So for him to remove her was like a whoa. She's the reason why
Right.
they're basing it around the good ones to make you look good.
None of that matters now that I'm up top. Fuck
Yes.
out of here.
They
Exactly.
put yeah, and that's why they put
That's Hollywood.
That's why they put James Avery there because James Avery was one of those like Juilliard trained actors,
And that's why they
yeah.
when Aunt Viv left, that's when they started putting other supporting actors and actresses to come in.
Like
Don
guest
Cheadle,
actors.
Tyra Banks. They had other just to kind of keep it off of
That's true. That's
Will
true. That's true.
still.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment.
So it took him slapping somebody on live TV to learn that.
And he's not
That
a
it
parent on
hurts.
his own.
What?
He's not a parent. Like if someone came and slapped your faggot son, you wouldn't feel some type of way.
Exactly.
But it took him doing that to learn that, Chris.
That's
that's
why
why
this
when he's
is
saying
all bullshit.
But Chris, you
When
have
he's
to
saying
stumble before you walk.
If you look at his body language when he's saying everything, when he's starting to explain everything, he's looking down to the left. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to say right now on the spot, and the camera's on me.
I think it's that too, but it's also just because he knows how the world is right now. Everything that you do wrong has to be a learning experience.
I learned from this.
I learned from this, and I'm gonna instead of just going like, listen, I had a moment
fucked up.
where I fucked up.
I'm sorry.
I know when I did it, I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I did it.
But I did it anyway, and here we are.
And here we are. So I wanna fix the error of my ways.
Chris, I'm sorry. You're welcome to the barbecue. Whatever.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Let's do a movie together.
Yeah.
Something.
If
Even
he
if
was
that's
sincere,
not like that might not even be repayment
he
enough.
could have had the sun water. He could have had all that. If he was sincere, it would legit be camera face straight to eye contact to the camera because I want to show I'm like
Yeah. This whole thing's
serious.
a production.
I'm an
man.
actor too.
Exactly.
So, like, I got to show you that I'm serious by showing you my acting serious face. And he didn't even do that. Like
It's a pre-planned production piece that's made to revitalize his career. It's like Alec Baldwin just did a interview about the shooting, and he's like, I'm watching and I'm like, I know he's gonna cry. I know he's gonna cry.
Of course he's gonna cry.
I know he's got.
Did he cry?
Yes, of course he did. And he's an actor, of course. And he's going, I never pulled the trigger. It just went off. And he's going with this idea that the gun just went off.
Buddy.
And it's like,
Don't
bro,
go
that's a political point people make to scare people. We know that's not true.
You don't have trigger control. That's why that girl is dead.
Right.
The fuck?
Right. You didn't black out, motherfucker.
They even tell. I don't look. I don't have a weapon, but even I know if you never point a gun, whether it's loaded, fake, or nothing, at somebody else unless you plan to use it.
Point being, though, not to get off on him, but point being is that it was this put together production piece to revitalize his goddamn career. It had nothing to do about the woman that got killed. I don't know. This is gonna work.
If Will was sincere about this,
is gonna work.
Look at the comments.
He would have.
Okay.
If Will was sincere about this, he could have done all of this behind the scenes without any of us knowing.
If he was
Why do we
sincere,
need
he
to
would have
know?
did it the day of.
You're telling me that Will Smith...
No, he had to reflect months.
I know you can't force people to do things, but you're telling me Will Smith couldn't get Chris Rock into a room just to have a conversation?
Of course he can.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? No. Meaning by this, like, there's like certain people. For instance, if somebody wanted to really get a hold of me, and they weren't talking to me, they would get a hold of one of you guys and go, "Hey, can you get me and him in a room?"
Fuck it. Let's just fuck. If Dre wanted to hash it out with you,
right?
And he called you and you ain't pick up, he could call me and I could work it out.
If he really wanted to get a hold of you, right?
Or I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Chris Rock just sold out all his shows right after he got smacked. His PR is like, yo, don't answer nothing from this shit.
That's a good point.
Could be.
Yo, this is making us so much money. Do not
that
answer
shit
his phone
right.
call.
Hey, Tony, you go out and say you're gonna beat the shit out of Will. Bring it home.
What if they're working on a lawsuit?
Ooh.
And they're just saying, hey, just
can't talk to the man.
Can't
quiet,
talk to him.
don't talk to him.
You're right.
No contact.
There's a lot of factors at play.
There could be shit that's going on like in the law, and I don't know if people could dig or if they could cover it up, but there could be like restraining orders and shit that we don't know about. You
That's
get what
public.
I'm saying?
Of course.
So
if
they found out, I'm guaranteed people probably were like, let's see if Chris Rock did anything because it's public knowledge.
Because
right.
if you're so unhinged that in the middle of a worldwide broadcast you get up and assault somebody, then I can't fault Chris Rock from putting a restraining order on you. Get the fuck away from me.
You can't.
Weirdo.
On top of that, you wait all these months. Now you're apologizing. You probably did get something in the mail already, bro. Now you're ready to.
Yep.
Now you're ready to go
And
big
maybe
man on
this
camera.
is his way of going like, oh, I got to get out in front of this thing. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, let's continue.
So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to
You heard what he said about his mother?
Chris's family.
That's how
Specifically,
rumors start, bro.
Instigate. I'm gonna put that in the title. Will Smith.
No, don't.
Apologize to Chris Rock turns into mother insult.
Yo,
Tony,
You know what?
yo,
I apologize to your mom, B, for having you bitch ass.
Damn.
I apologize to your mama for having a bitch ass
For
son.
having a bitch ass. That's
Bitch ass mama having a bitch ass boy.
Rock, we had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable.
It's over.
I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened.
Nigga, you got up out of emotion and slapped a man because he talked about your bald ass, botted ass wife.
Oh, bro, it's nuance.
No, but
bro.
you remember, that's not even the story. It was that he laughed at the joke and she did it and she made him go do it.
Oh, let's continue.
It's okay. That'll be addressed.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's continue.
That'll be addressed.
I want to get through this whole thing.
Yeah.
So,
Do it. Do you think?
In
about
that
halfway.
moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to
Eyebrow raised. He's trying to
behave.
convince you all guys right
And
now.
also, he's pushing
Yeah.
his hand forward.
I'm not dumb.
I'm not a violent
This is
person.
This
All
is
about
my
body
midterms in college, y'all.
Yeah. Because I actually don't like sucking on toes.
And he's biting his lip again, regretting it. Like everything he's saying right now, he doesn't want to say.
He doesn't want to do this.
No.
in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own from my own experience.
He's holding his breath while saying
He
it.
can't even answer the question without busting out laughing.
But it's almost like he's trying to do it like he's laughing,
Like, that's
as if
so
like
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. My wife would tell
Like
me
it's
what
laughable.
to do.
Yeah.
It's like we know you're
No,
a bitch and
bro.
a cuck to your wife, bro.
Will, we see you.
The
bro.
fuck are you talking about?
We see you, dog.
Yeah.
First of all, this question, I already told y'all to get my wife's name out y'all fucking mouth. Y'all still got my wife's name in y'all
still
fucking
got my
mouth.
wife's in your mouth, but I'll come slap you too. But that's not the way you handle the situation, and I know that now.
Blaze,
Now my question,
we know
did you
it's
slap
not-
her across her neck when she went bald the first time?
We know it's not the optimal way to
Optimal.
deal with this expeditionally.
It's because he saw all the complexities.
The complexity
And the
nuance.
Get the fuck out of here, Will.
I realized it wasn't perpendicular to my
to my agenda.
and my
I
principles.
withhold right now
And the things that I uphold in my household.
because I'm a sovereign citizen.
And this is my intrinsic value. Shut up. Just shut up, Will. Shut up.
It's
Fuck.
King Richard to you.
It's King Richard. That's funny.
Shut the fuck up and act.
I
He's
got a
doing,
W on my
God
hat, and it's
damn
for
it.
wisdom, not
he's
wisdom.
doing a great job right now. No, Jada? Yeah, right. Come on.
You think she
Like
got any
she tell
influence
me
on
what
me?
please.
Jada tell me what to do? Come
I'm
on.
Mike Lowry, baby.
Listen, guys, we know I'm all man. Right?
Right, yeah.
No?
You know I'm a bad boy for life.
Yeah.
Ride together, die together, right?
Camera cuts off. Hey, Jada, did I do good? How'd I do? Did I?
Yeah, right?
She's the one taping.
Experiences
She's looking at her on the other side.
His eye keeps like
He's looking dead at her right
to
now.
her.
from my history with
Look,
Chris.
she did pick out my outfit today, but she doesn't tell me what to do. By the way, that's when you failed.
You know,
Your woman's picking out your clothes.
You know, he buttoned it all the way up, and she walked by and was like, "Nah, I like it."
one button.
He had his hat backwards, and she turned it around without even lifting it up. She just slid that
Yeah,
shit across.
The fuck are you doing? Show the W, stupid. It's branding.
Well, it's like he go like, all right, I have to look harmless, so let me pick out the whitest outfit I have.
Let me put on a golfing outfit.
Yeah. I'm gonna dress like Tiger.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
harmless.
Yeah,
This is the same shirt Tiger had on when he apologized for all the women he fucked.
There you
See if
go.
it works for me. He's a champion again.
Still the craziest apology ever. Why the fuck are you apologizing for that? But anyway, go ahead.
Right?
Yeah.
He wasn't apologizing to us. He was apologizing to his wife.
But he doesn't need to do that in public.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do that in public.
I don't.
Fuck.
No, he did apologize to his fans.
He had to. Because the fans were like, how could you, Tiger?
All he had to do was
'Cause
go
of
back.
fucking Tiger Woods.
Go back on the course, and they'll be cheering for you again.
Yeah.
You should have
That's
let her hit you with the golf club when you were running around the car. Then they would have felt bad for you.
Quietly cheering though.
Come on, look at Johnny Depp right now.
Golf is like, yeah, it's a good one. It's good.
Johnny Depp got money for his crazy bitch. This man will still fucking pay for his shit.
All right, let's go.
It's because blacks we're our own worst enemies.
Jada had nothing to do with it.
Doing it.
I'm sorry,
Hold on, play
babe.
that back. That boy couldn't even.
I heard a little crack.
Did I can't even do it.
Notice the camera angle goes off of his face, like his main face,
Yeah, they
because that eye was twitching.
right. His eyes twitching. Cut the camera too. Quick.
Experiences from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe.
There it is.
I'm gonna say sorry to my kids.
There it is. He apologized to Jada.
Sorry, babe.
He apologized to Jada. Oh,
Now wait. Before we break this down,
sure.
if Jada really didn't say anything, does he owe her an apology in terms of like
No.
maybe embarrassing like the
No.
family and shit like that?
Only if I'm just only playing it. If he didn't get anything from her and that all that slack when they're like, yeah, she did tell you, she wrote her out and you went out there and did it, she controls you. And then she's like, you see, you got these motherfuckers out here saying I control you, and your dumb ass went out there on some baby ass emotion and slapped the dude. I'd have told you to beat his ass in the back or something. Not slap him on.
Right, like because he had to make a public statement on it. Yeah,
you made yourself look like a pussy slapping Chris Rock like that out there,
and it made her look bad, even if she didn't say anything. We all believe that she did because it looks the way it looked.
It looked like something a woman would orchestrate.
It does.
She's like, I'm more of a man than you. I would have never did that, Will.
Feminine behavior.
You better sleep on the couch and watch me fuck August tonight.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna fuck August until it's October in this bitch.
I'm gonna fuck August, August and the gardener.
And the gardener.
I'm gonna fuck August, September, November, and December on you, bitch.
Fucked up.
And my family for the heat that I brought on all of us.
You know what? I'll give him. That's the only thing I'll give him credit for so far.
Apologizing to his family.
Yes, because he did fuck up his name. He fucked up his good name. So the
name of the Smith.
Yeah, and it's like
you're fucking up your kid's good lives here, man.
What if you saw your father do that? This is your father, and he's like, I'm not saying my father needs to apologize to me, but there's a level of, I guess.
Yeah, but I think Jaden Smith going on stage declaring Tyler the Creator his boyfriend fucked up the Smith name before Will did. That's just my.
That's a good point.
No, to us it fucked up.
Red Table Talk fucked up the Smith name.
It really. Red Table Talk fucked it up, but Red Table Talk actually gave it like
elevated
more. Smith's name wasn't ever number one like that as long.
Relevant.
No, I think you're wrong.
It made the family relevant.
It was
the element that you don't fuck with is like Twitter and all the like meme Twitter and all that social media shit.
Yeah,
blew up the Smith's name with that Red Table.
But that's not in a good way. Like, not all publicity is good publicity.
Not to you.
Not to them. That was good for them.
That's a myth is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Look where it's led. Did you think we'd ever be seeing Will Smith apologizing for slapping a man on stage?
But see, here's the thing. For him, of course, he's in a fucked up situation. But Red Table Talk's not about him. It's about Jada and her fucking mom. And they love all of this shit. So, good press.
She threw him right under the bus.
They built more fans off of that, too. Now it's Pickett Smith fans more than Smith fans. Exactly.
I don't believe that.
All right.
We're not catty social media women.
Yeah, but they're not.
Shea Butter Twitter goes crazy for Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, but they're not like. They're sheep. They're going wherever, wherever the name is.
The
like,
Matrix didn't have her in the
last
movie, and they demanded her to be in the movie after Red Table Talk, bro. And got her in that fucking movie. She was never in the. It was supposed to be. But
we already know. Let's not pretend like we don't follow these fucking things. And that's usually like 12 angry bitches on social media, and we take that serious for some reason.
Fat huffed hoes too.
Yeah, I don't think it's the majority because most of these woke movies don't make money.
Red Table Talk.
Jordan Peele's movie just tanked.
I heard it was trash.
Yeah, I heard it was horrible.
Red Table Talk was the number one. Facebook Red, whatever Facebook premium plan is, it was the number one show on there.
Mm-hmm. How many shows are on there?
There's a few. There's the Kevin Hart. There's Kevin Hart Icebox Talk when he goes into like the ice shit with athletes. There's other shows on YouTube.
Yeah, but nobody
YouTube originals, bro. Insecure Me, them shits that people watch, like all them little black shea butter shits are on YouTube.
It's on Facebook.
What I'm saying is, how many people actually have YouTube Red?
Or Facebook Red, whatever.
Oh, Facebook Red. Okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about the YouTube thing.
Facebook.
Okay, that's different. All right, let's continue this nonsense.
To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and
Did
tarnished.
he just say that?
Another fucking black guy who's heartbroken.
Now hold on.
God damn it!
You know what I noticed though is I think this is his sincere part. Because he's like bright and he's energetic with this.
Because of the Academy.
I think it's about the politics.
Okay.
He's trying to get back in.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm sorry, babe.
Listen to how he changes.
I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family.
And sorry, he's giving a way more sincere apology to the Academy than Chris Rock.
Because he don't care about Chris Rock.
He already apologized to the Academy like 3 times,
Man.
even the night of.
This is for
That's who he apologized to. It wasn't even. Jesus Christ.
For the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, you know, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me. And it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award. And
to be fair, you could see Questlove's eyes from the parking lot. Fucking bug-eyed bastard.
That's crazy.
He's a brilliant drummer, but
I ain't gonna do Quest like
to
that.
be
man.
honest, he should say, "I'm sorry, Questlove, for stopping people to know who the fuck Questlove is."
Yikes. God damn. That's not. I don't think that's fair. I think the majority of white America knows who Questlove is.
No.
Thanks, Jimmy Fallon.
He should have.
Yes.
That too, yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say he should have said the Roots drummer.
Yeah. The Roots drummer.
They would have. Oh, okay.
Oh, the one Justin Bieber went against that time on Jimmy Fallon too.
What if he said that? And I just saw Fallon's drummer. Just
Yikes.
his eyes,
Bro. Fallon's drummer.
He would have killed that shit, to be honest, bro. He would have got back in the fucking root of Hollywood saying that.
I think this is him partially trying to reach out to the black community, baby.
Uh-oh.
I looked at Questlove and I just thought, oh man,
If he didn't
What am I
apologize to
doing
black
to my
people directly,
people?
they ain't listening.
Violence against perpetuating violence against another brother.
I saw the pain in Questlove's eyes, and
You also
You know
saw
what
the
I
pain
mean?
in Chris Rock's eyes.
That he didn't give a fuck about
I
that.
don't give a fuck about that.
and also that's bullshit too, because I don't know where he's going with this, but he like was laughing and smirking as he walked back to his seat.
He
did-
fogged out, bro.
He fogged out.
Yeah,
So
but he
anything he did
wasn't-
was he doesn't know of his emotions.
Oh, so now that's when he came out of the fog, is when he saw Questlove. That's what broke him out of the fog.
Because remember, Chris Rock still had to do the whole, I just got slapped by
Right.
Will Smith shit. So all that went in. Get my name out, get my wife's name out. That all went, and then they're like,
No.
okay, let's continue the show. Questlove.
He's saying when he was walking back, he saw Questlove's eyes, and that made him think whatever, right? And you know what?
That was before or after?
But no,
he said keep my wife's name out your fucking
That was
mouth.
before.
That was before.
Because then he sits back in his chair.
Yeah, he walks back, he sits in his chair, then says, get my wife's name out
So
your
why
fucking
does it
mouth.
continue? If Questlove was enough for you to know you were wrong, why continue?
You know what? It's
Chris
like
Rock continued.
it's like that movie, The Mist. He walked out of the fog and right into another fog. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
He was out of it for a second and was like, "Oh, what happened? What did I do?" Wait,
There's some part of me that I felt like when he slapped Chris Rock, he thought Chris Rock was going to say nothing back. So that's why he got out. He went like this, and he was kind of like
he thought he was silent. He silenced him.
he's silent, yeah. But then he's like, "Bro, the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah, get my wife's name out your fucking mouth." And he's like, "Bro,
no,
it's a joke.
I
Get your name out." Like then he really getting hype off of it.
I think Will Smith completely did that, not thinking that it was a big deal.
He
He
lost
thought
his
he
mind,
bitched him.
bro.
I don't think he even lost his
I
mind.
think
He
he
thought
lost
he
his mind.
bitched him. He really
How
thought
do
he
we say
bitched Chris
that?
Rock.
How do we say that he lost his mind after he laughed at the joke
Mhm.
and then looked over at his wife, and that made him lose his mind?
Well, no.
That
Think about what you said. He went from being here to here to here to here and then here and then here again. He lost his mind.
No, that's not true.
I think he went crazy. Now, I'm not absolving him.
Yes, you are.
I'm not
Yes,
absolving
you
him
are.
of responsibility.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying if this was a court of law, he'd still get charged for murder and convicted. 'Cause
No, he wouldn't.
Insanity doesn't work here. I'm saying, though, that in the moment, he went crazy.
I don't think so. I think what it was he didn't know what to do. Like, he didn't know what the proper response as a man is. So he saw his wife get mad. He thought, okay, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh it off because that's my instinct as a man. Then he saw his wife.
I think he thought it was funny.
And he thought it was funny. And then he looked at his wife, and him and his wife are on rocky ground. So he's like, oh shit, that pissed her off, so I can't laugh. Now I gotta overcompensate. And I don't think I think he knew exactly what he was doing the whole time.
Or he was
not
passive
at all.
aggressive punk. He said the joke. I'm gonna laugh at it, even though I'm emotional about it. Then you see Jada's face,
Jada, and
now it's like, oh, yeah, well, that's the fucking
fair enough.
camel.
I don't even think that's the thing that's going to push him over to go crazy. I think that's the thing that he looked at and went, oh, shit, now I have to do something.
Yeah, I didn't say going crazy, going emotional, getting emotional. Because he was passive-aggressive about his emotion.
Okay.
Right.
He saw Jada, now I got to get, like, physical. Like, I got to do something to prove
I think he made himself emotional about it. Because he didn't give a fuck at the beginning. That should have just laughed off, went on to the next joke.
It could have been a passive-aggressive chuckle off. Like, just get off of us going to somebody else, but you continued. Ha 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 ha. Move on.
But he really didn't. He almost apologized for it, Chris Rock. He goes, come on, it's a day. Come on.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to apologize. It's a comedian. He's not going to apologize for it.
It wasn't an apology.
He made the joke, and
more
then
like,
he said,
come on, bro.
He said, come on, he said that was a light one. He was like, come on, that was a light one.
You better take it, bro.
Because think about it. With everything they were going through throughout the years, Chris Rock really could have went in on him as a comedian.
On top of that, we don't see fully of what... We saw the laugh from Will Smith. We don't see all of his face. We don't see why even Chris Rock said, come on, it was a joke. Like, he had to have seen something to say that as a response. Mm-hmm. He saw whatever change.
I think he was looking at Jada when he said that.
Because
like,
when he saw Will Smith coming, he was just like, oh. He's thinking he's going to take the mic and, say a joke back or some shit.
Yeah.
He didn't expect to get smacked.
Something happened in between the joke and him getting up to walk. Something happened there. Like, he's not telling the truth about that. Because there's no way it just went from him laughing to her rolling her eyes and then he decides to do that. It just doesn't make sense.
Fogged out, man.
He fogged out.
It doesn't even make sense that he fogged out. It doesn't even make sense to me. All right, let's finish it off. Let's try to
I don't think that excuse ever makes sense.
Let's fog it out.
It makes sense very rarely. Very rarely.
Fogging out?
Yeah.
You have to be inhibited by
fogging
drugs.
out only works if you're the person that fogged out and you say, damn, I fogged out. That's the only way.
Nah, because I mean if you're inhibited by drugs or alcohol, you can legit fog out and not remember what you did. Like bath salts, you're not gonna eat a nigga face off some regular shit.
I think there's people that do fog out and do something in a drunken stupor.
And then don't remember.
Hold on. But I think, you know what? That is possible because I've had that happen before.
I've also
not
known
like
niggas,
anything bad, but
they'll take one shot and then just go do the most and say I was
they use that as an excuse. They use that as an excuse. Yeah,
definitely a lot of people do.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's continue. Let's try to get through at least a minute.
Yeah, just let it play.
All right.
Let it play.
It's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient.
You said it enough though.
What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap or people who expressed that you let them down?
And that's why, real quick, that's why this is pre-planned horseshit. Because nobody was thinking that. The first two questions I'll give you, we were thinking that.
What would you say to the people you let down? Nigga, what?
The fuck are you talking about?
Who cares?
Let's remember, at the end of the day, you're a goofy actor. You're not fucking saving the world here.
I don't know many people who think Will Smith is their hero. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe upcoming actors.
Maybe.
Well, let's just say what up to the chat. What up, Peter? What up, Ralph Jr.? TV. Misfit Randall right now. They're going in the chat.
Nice.
What's good, guys? Let us know what you think of Will Smith's dumb shit here.
Peter said he think Jada made him do this.
Yeah, I think that's a consensus.
I think this is PR team.
PR work?
Yeah.
TV said if the roles reversed, everyone would be pissed at Chris.
Yeah, because everybody hates Chris.
Good point. I can tell you that from experience. Sad.
I see what he did there.
See, I tried to do a little self-deprecating.
Yeah.
There?
It was defecating, all right.
It was defecating.
Defecating.
Defecated all over the mic.
So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down.
That's it right there. That's why I'm making this video. He just told the self-projection right there. I hate that y'all are you don't like me right now, and I got to do whatever it takes to get y'all to love me again. So here's this video.
I don't even believe that. I don't think he cares if he's letting people down.
Bro, he said that in his book like 15 times.
I just hate when guys.
It's a trauma thing for him,
I just hate
bro.
when guys talk about their traumas.
It sounds good though. That's what I think it
Shut the
is.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Trauma.
But it could be his
You
trauma.
know what trauma is, nigga?
You can know what trauma is. It's just
That's not nothing that he can tell me is really trauma. You know what I mean?
It's almost like something
beaten up by his dad ain't trauma. That can't be trauma.
No, was he?
Yeah, but
beaten up by a slave master.
That would be the root of his trauma. Would be his father relationship, his relationship with his father. And I don't necessarily know how that would. I mean, I'm not thinking thoroughly right here, but how does that correlate with letting people down? Like as that being a trauma?
Because he let his mom down by not protecting her.
Fair point. Okay, I couldn't figure out
that's what it would be. Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
All right, we got to make it through a minute, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
It hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
You know,
Coming soon, 2023, Wild Wild West 3.
Will Smith.
No, 2.
No, fuck 2. We just skipped 2.
What it sounded like he said was, man, I thought all these years I was able to convince you that I was that guy that could smack a nigga if they disrespect me.
And I realize I'm not.
I am not. So I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
That I try to show my true colors and you want to see the bitch me.
That's what I think is the truth. And like part of the ending I felt to be a little more genuine. But maybe that's what it is maybe he really didn't think that, like I said, that was a big deal and he thought he was going to get away with it. And he did have some kind of realization that I'm not Jesus Christ. I thought I was Jesus Christ.
But
Holy
let's be
fuck.
real. I think certain people would have gotten away with it. Let's say,
Like who?
okay, I'll give you an example. If Chris Rock made a joke about 50 Cent and he got emotional and 50 Cent walked up and smacked him, nobody's going to tell 50 Cent to apologize. 50 Cent's going to crack on Chris Rock for the rest of his life.
But 50 Cent
might
wouldn't.
But 50
get
Cent
charged.
wouldn't do that.
He
I'm
wouldn't
just
do
using
that. Yeah.
I'm using that as an example as a person who could do it and get away with it.
No, I
He'd
think
get charged.
No,
He would
yeah.
definitely
charged?
push up. Yo, hell yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think 50 can get away with it.
I think
Because
Will
50 gets away with so much shit.
I believe Will is skating right now because he got away with it without charges, but he's not getting away with it from scrutiny from public.
Yeah.
And that's what's killing him. He's just like, yo, I was able to be untouched by like
He'd rather.
police.
I think he'd rather get the charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd rather get the charges.
You know,
I never expected you guys to hate me from this.
You know who I think would probably get away with it? Morgan Freeman. Like an older guy. Where it's not as like
I don't know. They're ready to throw old people in jail lately, bro. We need a new Bill Cosby in jail.
Well, that's like New York. I think like a Morgan Freeman doing that,
Not in his character, but I feel you.
being able to, because he wouldn't scream after, and
He
I
would
think
just do it and walk away.
and it wouldn't have been as impactful. His hit.
Any white
You know what I mean?
comedian.
Nah, white.
No,
I was
yeah, are
gonna
you
say.
kidding me? White
I was
people?
gonna say like a Robert De Niro or
Nah.
Scorsese, but
they'd get killed.
yeah,
Especially a black man.
A black
Can't be a
man,
white
exactly.
man slapping
Oh
a
yeah,
black
I'm
man.
thinking it because it's Chris Rock.
Crazy.
yeah. That's why I picked Morgan Freeman.
Super canceled. They might lynch him. A white lynching. Holy fuck.
Yeah, so I mean that's the Will Smith apology.
Shit, the baby. He gets.
That's true. Well, no, technically the baby didn't get away with it. I think he literally got canceled. Because after he did that whole thing on the stage,
With the gay thing.
his hits never hit the same. Now I still enjoy them, but they're not as big as they.
Not
used
as
to be.
big as they used to be, but he'll just get away with it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And before you wrap it up, why don't we cue up the slap? I just want to see it one time. He went there a whole apology just to bring up his trauma and play it at the end.
You know, we should do that. This is a fuck 'em.
This is a big old fuck you.
As a fuck 'em.
TV says Wills doesn't represent the black community at all.
No, he represents affluence, as do all rich black people.
Black success.
Yes, black excellence.
Black
No,
success.
he's the one that
Nigga, 100 million views. Holy fuck.
he's the one that a lot of white people were like, "Come on, man, we thought you were one of the good ones."
That was unfair. 100 million views. I watched it about 2 million times.
About half of that was you.
It's Wonder.
Had to get the right image for the shirt, you know?
Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win.
Cute joke.
He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice
Something
one.
happened
Okay.
there. I think Chris is right.
Right
Something
here.
happened there.
Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
Where did he look at Questlove?
Will Smith just
Right
smacked.
there. Well, you can't see
You
it.
can't see it.
Was it like when he was smiling?
When he pointed at
He
Questlove and
was
said, "You
smiling
love
at
that,
Quest.
baby?"
He smiled at Questlove. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay.
Is it a wink? A wink at the gun?
He looked down.
Will
Yo, this guy's a fucking liar.
He's a goddamn master of lying.
But to be honest, bro, that's still like he's like Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. This all still could be like feel staged, though. Like it can still be.
Nah. I don't think that was staged. Only because
he
of
would
the
have came
damage.
out by now.
Yeah. Chris Rock would have been like, "Oh, come on, it was a thing. We did a thing. We're good."
If not all of his tours are selling out, bro. He ain't trying to lose that money.
That's a
I
good
bet
point.
you Will Smith tried to get Chris Rock to say, "Come on, just say we were."
Staged.
Yeah,
He's
just
like,
let's-
I'm making how many sold out shows?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't do it, Will.
And then you'd hope part of that would be on Chris Rock's part, principle. Like, no, fuck that.
Yeah,
you
fuck
can't
you,
pay me
nigga.
enough to lie.
You slapped me. Now you're gonna deal with it. Deal with the
Now
consequences.
you deal with the consequences.
People actually love me now.
I love it.
Nah, people like Chris Rock. Come on.
No, they felt bad for him now. Like they're like, come on.
He
man,
definitely
Chris.
he definitely got sympathy tickets. I'm not saying he's not a good comedian, but he got sympathy tickets.
Tambourine was weak.
It wasn't sympathy tickets. It was we got to hear the response tickets.
You're right. He gonna talk about it on the show.
We never hear anything he had to say. He's gonna talk about it on the show.
You're right.
And his last stand-up was kind of weak. Not gonna lie. Tambourine. I wanted it to be good because I love Chris
I
Rock.
heard the show with him and Kevin Hart is pretty good. I heard. That's what I heard.
All right.
I don't know.
It's because Dave Chappelle came at the end.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
We
Well,
don't need him.
slap heard around the world right there.
Yep.
Yes, sir. There.
All right. Let's take a quick break.
Cool.
Bro, you got a name for your slap. You're fucking awesome, bro. I want a name for a slap.
What?
What?
You got the slap that was heard from around the world. That's the name of this slap.
Yeah, that's the name of the
He
slap.
has a name for his slap.
It literally 100 million people watch it. It was heard
It
around
was
the world.
heard around the world.
Jeez, I want to slap somebody.
We'll be back.
The only other dude that slapped someone that heard around the world was that nigga in the New York subway that slapped that bitch. You remember that?
Oh
one?
yeah, I remember that shit.
Now we'll
Alright.
be back.
The Misfit Nation podcast will be returning shortly.
But while you wait,
Make yourself useful
and hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons.
and don't be a dick.
While you're at it, click that notification bell so you get all your Misfit Nation notifications.
So you know exactly when we go live or drop a video.
And stop being an introverted douchebag.
Leave a comment or a super chat and let us know what you think.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.